Hello again. Here is a simple question, which I invite people to answer with an open mind, ridding themselves of all preconceptions and ideology. Who built Liverpool? Assuming that we are talking about the fabric of the city, the buildings, roads and docks, together with the Leeds and Liverpool Canal, the answer is fairly simple and easy to check. Liverpool was built chiefly by Englishmen, but with the help of a large number of Irish navvies and also men from Scotland and Wales. In other words, Liverpool, like London, was built by people from the British Isles. This is incontrovertibly true, and the fact that we even have to ask ourselves the question says something about the frightful muddle into which we seem to have got ourselves lately in British society. Mayor of London Sadiq Khan said in a tweet yesterday, and I quote, "Like London, Liverpool is a city built by people from all corners of the world." In the description to this video, I give a link to this tweet. What could he possibly have meant by this? I have taken this statement at face value. That is to say, I have thought about who actually built Liverpool and London. But it is, I suppose, possible that Khan meant this question metaphorically. That is to say that he was not talking about the actual buildings and physical structures of those two cities, but had something else in mind. This is tricky. If I ask who built Stonehenge, or the Parthenon in Athens, or perhaps ruins in Zimbabwe, I am usually talking about the people who did the building. That is to say, those who constructed the things. This is what we mean by saying that such and such a people built this or that monument or city. This, of course, makes Sadiq Khan's statement that Liverpool and London were built by people from all corners of the world sound not only utterly ridiculous, but also offensive. Imagine if I claimed that the structures of Great Zimbabwe were not an African achievement, but were in fact built by people from all corners of the world. Would anybody object to my saying such a thing? I'm pretty sure that they would. And yet, just as the ancestors of the Shona people built Zimbabwe, so did the people of the British Isles build Liverpool and London. People from all corners of the world don't enter into it. These cities are British achievements, just as Great Zimbabwe is a product of the Shona. Perhaps so, as I said, Khan did not mean this weird statement to be taken literally. Perhaps when he talks about these two cities being built by people from around the world, he is talking in a cultural sense. I cannot quite see that myself. Certainly Irish culture has contributed greatly to Liverpool, just as Irish workers helped to build the canal, the docks and so on. But what other nation helped to build Liverpool in that sense? This is a tricky question to address. It's possible that Sadiq Khan was speaking of something even more nebulous than culture. He may have been speaking about a mood or a feeling which has been built, but this is a difficult concept to grasp, at least it is for me. On reflection, I don't think that this is what Sadiq Khan was talking about. I think that he was speaking in the same sense that most of us would when talking about Liverpool and London being built by people from all corners of the world. He is suggesting that both cities have always been multicultural and multiracial, and that Indians and Africans played just as great a part in creating them as those from the British Isles. This is, of course, completely untrue, but history itself is being changed so rapidly at the moment that within another couple of years, I'm sure that many people will swallow this.